Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading brought to you by Madame Pamita in the Parlor of Wonders from my haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs, which if one walks by, I will give you a sneak peek into their world. They're all sleeping though right now. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free, so you can get a buy one get one free tarot card reading. All tarot card readings start at $5. Hey Meryl, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, I gotta get a pillow for this chair. It's really uncomfortable. But it's like the only chair I have, so until I can buy my new chair someday. I'm really hoping I'll find the chair that I want at like a vintage like furniture shop or something, or find it used like for 75 bucks, because I've found chairs like this before for super cheap. Brand new, they're ridiculously priced now in 2026. They're like $300, $400, $1,200. It's ridiculous. So yeah, buy one get one free tarot card readings on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. If you can't do your free tarot card reading after your paid reading, you can go ahead and come back. I'll note it that you bought a reading, and we can get together later on a different live and we can do your free reading. He might have fallen asleep. I did message him though. Hey Deborah, welcome to the haunted house. How are you today? I'm good, how are you? Thanks so much for asking. One second, I'll be right back. It will only take a moment. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, tonight's readings are buy one get one free. If you would like to get a reading, they start at $5. The $5 reading, it's not really asking the cards a question. It's just me asking your most trusted and strongest spirit guides what you need to know right now. You can ask up to 3 questions on the $7 taco box. 7 minutes, 7 plus cards. You get the 1111 love reading, as well as the $20 past, present, future, $30 general, or $60 in-depth. Group counseling sessions are $1 a minute, so please don't dump your problems on me, because I will turn the live off. Okay? If you need advice, we're more than happy here at the channel to help you with some advice, but group counseling sessions are $1 per minute. So if you'd like a group counseling session, it's only $1 per minute, okay? Let me bring up a chat window so I can actually see what everybody's saying and communicate back with y'all. Okay, sweetheart, what kind of advice do you need? What's going on? I actually did not work the call center today. I have the call center on now, but I did not work the call center today because I was busy cleaning carpets, cleaning the canary's cage, doing dishes, tidying the living room, doing paperwork. Ugh. I was a busy bee. So I did not put the call center on because I had to focus on that stuff, and You can't hear can't hear the call center call when the cleaning carpet machine's going on. But tonight's readings are buy one get one free. Check out the pinned comment. Oh, I haven't even done. Have I not put a pinned comment up? Ah. Let me put the pinned comment in. Then I'm going to do a free collective message. If anybody would like to buy a reading, just let me know how I can help you. I'll be more than happy to help you.
Any radiation.
What's going on? Keeps moving behind you. I don't know. Probably the hallucinations you're having. Did you drink a little too much tonight? I'm just teasing you, AJ. What are my thoughts? I try not to think. Nobody cares, Extreme. Maybe when you would like to come back to the chat and be yourself and you're feeling better, you can come back. But for now, I'm going to time you out for a little bit so you can think about what you just said in my chat, okay? How about that? Okay, so there's a boy that loves you, but he's too protective. Why would I need to give you the lottery numbers when you've already won? Okay, so what are my thoughts on the guy that's being too protective? I don't know. How's he being too protective? That is what's important to find out, is how is he being too protective? Is he alienating you from your friends because maybe he thinks that your friends aren't good enough for you? Is he being rude to other people because he thinks they're not being nice to you? Like, what do you mean overprotective? Hold on, I gotta refresh my chat because none of the chat's coming through. One sec, honey. Okay, so what should I do? He does not let me go anywhere alone, but he does make sure I'm protected and safe. God, I love that. Can I borrow him for 5 minutes while I go to the supermarket? I'm a recovering agoraphobic, so I just kind of think that's sweet. But what do you mean by alone? Like, I mean, like he won't let you go to the bathroom alone or something? Or like, won't let you go out with your friends alone, your family? He's always there. That would be really annoying to me, though. I'm like one of those people that like, I'm incredibly independent. I'm a lone wolf, and I'm not, you know, that would really bother me if he was just always there breathing down my neck. I would be like, go get yourself a blankie. Also, I mean, he might be like very worried about, he might just be worried about what's going on wherever you guys live too. The whole world's gone crazy. And that might get to him. He might, want to just make sure you're safe because he loves you so much. But, like, if he's always there, like, do you guys live together? Oh, yeah, the pinned comment. That's right. Let me get the pinned comment up. It's YouTube, remember? Go ahead and check out my music. Here's the pinned comment for tonight.
Incoming call.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello? Oh no, where did she go? Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today? How's it been going?
Good. It's been going good. I stayed back at work pretty late, and I have work 8 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta be up in a couple hours.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so not too bad.
Any updates?
Nope, and I think it's gonna be like that for a while, because I was talking to our mutual family, and she was telling me, she's like, I was telling you to let this go from time, especially with his behavior. She's like, I'll be honest. She's like, I know I'm in between, but she's like, obviously I'm not, and I don't expect her to pick sides, right? But fair is fair. She told me, when I told you to let go of this before, she's like, you should have, as in like, just take his word for whatever he's saying. But I'm like, you don't understand. I'm like, his words were, I'm not single. I still consider us talking and all that good stuff. But I'm like, it's his actions that are acting the way that he's acting. And I remember you telling me last night, listen to my intuition. Yes, there's possibility he is definitely talking to other girls, but I know you said nothing physical happening. It's more of like, let's see who I can entertain. And he needs females to feel his confidence.
That's so interesting.
And boost his ego.
That's so interesting to me. That means it's almost as if he hasn't found what his gift is that gives him that confidence.
And he has to find it within himself. And if he's not going to do that and he's going to seek it from other people, it's like, did you get bored with me? Like, I don't know how he truly feels about me. I really don't.
So a lot of the cards have said the way that he truly feels about you is that he respects you, he loves you, he cares about you. But they've also said a lot about how insecure he is, how uncertain he is, how indecisive he is, how negative he can be, and especially negative about himself and the things that he's been through. It's like what we talked last night. I think we were talking about like the poor me dick thing, pardon my French. But it's like, how many women can I make feel sorry for me so I can get laid, or I can get physical, or I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think he's seeing that I'm noticing his true colors, so I'm not giving him that pity party move too much.
Yeah,
like, I'm not giving him that, oh, like, I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Like, I'm being realistic with him, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's really important before the penis goes back into the vagina that you guys lay some kind of foundation of trust. Because even though you guys have known each other for a long time and you guys have been physical with each other and you love each other, it's still like uncertain for you. You need that security. You need that trust, even if it's just trust as friends. Even if it's just trust as lovers. That you know that you can count on this person for affection, nurturing, and caring. And that's not really what they're giving you right now, which is something that you need and he needs, and he's cutting himself off from that because he thinks maybe he can find it somewhere else, or he's... See, the thing is with his parents, you have to understand, sweetheart, is it's made him numb. It has hurt him. The cards have said, it's made him literally internally suffer and make him wonder, is he even capable of love? Is he even capable of... You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I do believe that. That's when I kind of give him the benefit of the doubt, because it's happened to him twice with his parents, now his stepmom and dad. And when I was talking, so our mutual family friend, her name is Melissa. When I was talking to Melissa, she literally said, she's like, things are still going on in the house, from what I understand. She's like, I spoke to him during the week. Like, obviously, she's probably not going to give me too much information. And I was like, well, have you said anything about me and him? And she's like, no. She's like, we haven't talked about you. He hasn't brought it up. She's like, he sounds normal, but she's like, I don't know if they're going through separation, but she's like, things are still sticky at home. And she did tell me, she's like, someone treating me like this, she's like, if someone was to treat me like this, she's like, I wouldn't allow it to happen. So she's like, you shouldn't let it happen. But she told me to take the silence and the ignoring as what it is. She's like, just take it for what it is, because she's like, yes, he probably felt overwhelmed with your repetitive questions. She's like, no one's saying that you shouldn't question someone, but if he already gave me the answer, why do I have to keep looking in for the validation? That's what probably made him feel overwhelmed. She's like, just let it be. She's she's like, if there's a time for reconnect, she's like, you guys definitely talk about that. But if there's a reconnect, I feel like there might be a fresh start.
So there is no if to reconnect. It will happen. It will happen. He will call you. He will call you. When he will call you, when you're ready. Because right now you're in the phase of being far more aware of what you don't want once again instead of what you do want. The High Priestess and the Judgment card are telling you, refocus once again on yourself, like we've been talking about, why you're expecting that phone call, not waiting around for it, okay? Because there is a call to action here. Last night in one of your readings, it was telling you about how important it was to, like, you know, take a little breather, because this is a pause, definitely, and he will come back around. From the Romance Angels deck, you've got the card that says stay optimistic about your love life, and since we're focusing on him, you and your love life, Spirit is asking you to stay optimistic. Once again, you're doing great at staying optimistic. You're just seeing all the things that maybe you haven't seen before, and he's going through the same thing. Especially when we get Ace of Swords coming into play. He's in deep thought about his life. He's in deep thought about his love. Where does he want to go? Right now, I think the one thing that he needs the most is fun. And Spirit is saying, you know, you deserve love. You know,
And he probably just wants to have his fun before he locks down.
Well,
I don't think he got it out of his system.
Well, you're a lovable person who he already has fun with. So it's as if he's trying to see in some of these cards, like, you know, what other fun is out there. Sometimes a lot of people are like, they don't understand that the grass is greener where they already are, and they want to see if the grass is greener on the other side.
And when it's not, that's when they come back running. That's why they say you put the effort and you water your own grass. But he doesn't understand how it is to have a valuable woman. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I understand I could be a little overwhelming with the questions and all that stuff, but now I know not to even bring it up. Just let it be. But I don't know, to be honest with you. I know I probably shouldn't really say this because my mind could change, but as of right now, Stormy, if he does something physical with another girl, I've made it clear with him that I don't want him back.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you because you don't know if he's going to use protection. You don't know if he's going to be smart about it. You don't know if she's going to be smart. You know, most people just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and they don't even think anymore to use protection. I mean, they'll go get a woman will go get an IUD before she'll put a condom in front of his face, because most guys won't date you unless you're a cum dumpster. Pardon my French. You know it's true. I know it's true. Many people know it's true. Many women know it's true. Men do not respect us in the way that we want to be respected, and think that we don't respect them in the way they want to be respected. So it really messes us up sexually, physically, and emotionally, because people have a difficult time communicating because they're afraid they're going to end up without love. They're afraid they're going to end up without friends. They're going to not be liked. They're not going to be cared about. You know, they get insecure. Everyone should save themselves for marriage, but sometimes people aren't capable like that. You know, I mean, me personally, I'm that kind of person, but it's not for everybody, and that's fine too. Everyone has Everyone has the choice to find what sexual liberation means to them. Every woman and man should do that. You know, and whether it is going out and having sex with whoever you want, great, but protect yourself, because you don't know if he's going to protect himself. You guys haven't been there with each other to talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, he just might,
It's just crazy that the cards say that he still cares, loves, and respects, because I said those 3 things to him in the voice note when I last reached out to him, which is a couple days ago. And it's crazy because as much as I know the card's saying that, and he's probably respecting me in his own ways that he feels is right, it's like, you don't really respect me because you're ignoring me.
Yeah. No, he's not ignoring you. He is forgetting that where his manners are right now. I think at the end of the day, he wants to respond, but he's just going through a phase where it's like he doesn't know how to respond anymore, because he's going through this shift in his life. And he's more forgetful than he is making an actual choice to ignore you. Do you see what the difference is?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have like 2 seconds. Keep me updated. Oh. Fudge. She's such a sweet girl. Yeah, I agree, True Blue. I absolutely agree. It makes me so sad for people. So sad. Yang, would you like to get a reading, sweetheart? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Oh, I see you already paid. Okay, great. I don't know if she's going to call back. Let's give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I knew she was going to call back. Hey, sweetheart. Welcome back, sweetheart.
Thanks. So, question: if he happens to mess up, because I think I had told you before that when I brought up the case scenario, and I said if anything was to happen with me and someone else, like not to put it in his head, but just like just talking case scenarios, I said, how would you feel? He's like, that's a guilty conscience on you, not me. So would he eventually open up to me and tell me that he did something with somebody else?
Let's find out, because you are already somebody that he finds easy to talk to. You always
because
have
he
been.
claims loyalty is a big thing for him, but that's not you being loyal if you're gonna hide it.
Spirit, would he hide that from her? Would he hide that from her, Spirit? What does she need to know about that night? What of her most trusted and strongest spirit guides need her to know about this right now? Would he hide it? Yeah, he'd hide it. And he would hide it because he'd want you to stay hopeful about him and you. Lovers on the star card.
Yeah. It's just crazy with this whole thing. Like, I get, you would think that there's some, like, I shouldn't take it as negative. It's just a little roller coaster of the ups and downs, but I'm just surprised that, like, it hasn't said, like, no, he doesn't want to be with you. Like, he just wanted to use you. Because, like I said, once he got back that money from the trip, it's like he slowly started acting weird.
I understand that, but what you have to understand is that our science says, which I very much believe in science because it's willing to say, okay, we're wrong here, let's figure out what's right. I think at the end of the day, what you have to understand is like I said before, there's multiple realities upon multiple realities. There is a reality where everyone you've ever wanted to be with, you're with them in the way you want to be with them. Even the reality you want with him. But once again, because we focus on more of what we don't want than what we do, as humans naturally, because we're curious or something. I mean, I think that at the end of the day, it's not so much that we're curious to find ourselves deeper, but we're also programmed to be that way. And I think at the end of the day, he's in his Fool card, he's coming to the point in his life where he realizes how impulsive he is. He wants some kind of new, fresh beginning. He's tired of that old stuff. And you're surprised that there's no hate in the cards, despite him not contacting you or saying anything to you, because you've been programmed somewhere that someone who's not communicating with you in the way that you want them to, within a certain amount of time, has a meaning to something, because you've given meaning to it. See, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. So because you've given, he hasn't called me 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, he's ignoring me, as a sign that he doesn't love you or doesn't care about you or doesn't have any respect for what you have to say or feel. And that's just not the truth. It's just not the truth. Now, as far as, the different realities, yeah, you're in some kind of limbo, in some kind of reality you don't want to be in some alternate reality. But you will shift through that. It has shown in the cards, you will shift through that by refocusing on yourself, because the more you refocus on his problem, his pains, the things he's going, the things he's thinking, what will he do next, the more he focuses on himself, okay? And the more he focuses on his pain, what's next, blah, 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 blah. And then you get like this spirally out kind of, I can't believe the cards say he doesn't just hate my guts.
Yeah, no, I hear that. So very quickly, I know the call's going to end soon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to call back, but with everything going on right now in the distance, will it cause him to lose feelings, or he'll be thinking about it?
Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit, I'm calling forth her most trusted and strong spirit guides. What does she need to know about that? Will he lose the feelings that he has had for her in the past? No, not necessarily in this Tower card. See, at the same time, this person is incredibly attracted to you in this Tower card. Despite the fact that they ignore you, it's mostly that they're ignoring you because they do have a big heart on for you. When I say heart on, I mean H-E-A-R-T, like the heart. And that kind of makes him lose his cool and composure. sometimes. It makes him very nervous and anxious because it's like, I want to see what else is out there, but there's the one standing right there in front of me. He does.
It is crazy because one time he did tell me, he was like, randomly, we were just talking about stuff, and he's like, there's always better people out there than your, better looking people out there than your partner. And I was like, yeah, you can look, you can compliment, but for you to say that there's better looking people out there than your partner, it's like, I know once I gain back my energy and my power, and like you said, don't sit around waiting for the call. That call will come in unexpectedly one day when I'm randomly probably working, driving, listening to music, being happy with myself. That call will come in.
It will.
And it could be a test, or it could be a, I don't even know if I want to answer this call right now.
Definitely answer the call. If you're there and you notice it. If you miss it, don't worry. Call him back. You know? But since you are expecting the phone call, answer it. Don't punish him or yourself because he hasn't spoken to you in days, weeks, months, or years. Okay?
I do know if I happen to see him out, let's just say, because we don't know when the contact's going to happen, right? If I see him out, I don't want to approach him. I don't want to give him that. If anything, he should come and approach me.
He could call you in a few minutes after we get off the phone. He could call you in a day. He could call you in a week. He could call you in a month. There's something about the number 1 here.
Okay.
In this full card. And so, even though the full card in the deck is a 0, oh God. Oh well, I hope she got the information that she needed, and hopefully she'll feel better soon. I think she already feels better. I mean, we've been really talking a lot about what she's been going through with this guy. I think that she's gonna be okay. Especially since we met each other. I think she's gonna be okay. I'm gonna give her 5 more minutes to call back. I don't think she'll call back tonight again, and then Yang will do your reading. And then Suga paid for a reading too, which I'm gonna do the reading for Suga and leave her a timestamp because she's watching a movie with a friend. And I was showing you guys my baby potatoes. I think that other one these are baby potatoes, and I think this one might be a baby sunflower. I'm just not sure yet. Or a baby pepper. I don't know yet. Did you send me the questions yet, dear? What happened to my shoe? Yeah, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. That's okay, honey. Just call me back when you can. And what I was trying to say... Oh, God, I can't even remember what I was trying to say. I was trying to say something about the tower and... Oh yeah, the full card. Even though the full card is like... it's the number 0 in the tarot deck. I still think in 1 to 2 days, 1 to 2 weeks, 1 to 2 months, you'll hear from him. Hopefully not 1 to 2 months. But you must refocus back on yourself. Go to bed tonight as if you have everything you want. Keep going to bed as if you have everything you want every night. Try to get into that headspace. It'll really change your life, I promise. For the better. And then maybe, someday here soon, like we can do a reading about your overall love life and what you need to know about it, past, present, future, or something like that if you want to. So I have a couple of other paid readings I have to take now, so I can't answer any more questions right now because I've got a couple of people waiting who paid like a lot of money for readings, and they kind of been waiting for me to do your reading, and because you called in first, so I'm gonna go ahead and do their readings. And if you have any other questions that you would like me to ask at a later time, you could always, we could always do private readings or something like that, or you can just call me at the call center when you have a chance and you have time. All right, get some rest, and remember, go to bed tonight as if you have everything you want. Try to get into that feeling. If you can't, that's fine, but keep working towards it as much as possible, as much as you can. And sweet dreams when you get there, okay? It was good to talk to you tonight. You sound so much better today than the first time we spoke. Thank you so much for waiting, and that is very sweet of you. Do you want to put your questions in the chat here, or do you want to send them to me in the text? Okay, I see you've already sent them. Okay. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. That's hilarious.
Increase in oil and gas prices is temporary, and this operation will result in lower gas prices.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Thank you for sending that to me. If you're gonna be up later, let's chat, Danielle. Alright. I think that that's pretty sweet what you just said about this person that you asked a question about. But let me go ahead and get the Love Tarot cards out and see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, I'm calling for Yang's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know right now about... Let me turn the call center off. Since we've just gotten started, I don't want anyone to call in and run our time together. Spirit, I'm calling... Let me set your timer. Spirit, I'm calling forth Yang's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about this person on her mind and heart tonight? What does she need to know about this person on her mind and heart tonight? I feel like this card needs to come out. Person's a hopeful, positive person. They look at themselves as if they, well, it's not as if they look at themselves as if they're special. They know they're special. They know everyone's special. They know everybody's somebody. And they also feel like in their world, they are the star. Like there's no insecurity here with a star card. Okay? As far as the high priest, the Hierophant being the card on the bottom of the deck, that is the clarification to this card about his feelings. Like he feels like you're, he feels like you're somebody that he wants to talk to, that he can feel comfortable around, that he wants you to be someone that you feel comfortable talking to. There's just some comfortableness there, and that star and that Hierophant, like it's as if it's saying, you know, despite the fact that there is somebody else in his life who he does truly respect now, he does care about that person. Like he just wants to be the best version of himself for everybody. So the flirting might actually, I don't know how he's flirting now, like, but the flirting might actually be mistaken for flirting when it's really just this guy. He's got a big old heart, big old gay heart. You know, and he might not even realize he's flirting. Because he's a dork. Okay, he's just a big old geek, but a sweet and kind and handsome geek. Okay, but he does have respect for you. He does. Hey, Ukraine, welcome to the chammy. But he does, like, he just seems like, I don't know, he just seems like a real fun, laid back, nice and easy, spiritual kind of person. As far as his feelings for you, there is some kind of impulsiveness. There is some kind of, you know, I would like to get to explore you, experience you, get to know you better. There are several different animals within this card. You can see the sweet little dog. You can see the beautiful birds, the clouds going by. I feel like what the bird messages are is that this person has some kind of special message for you, something for you to learn about yourself, some kind of wisdom to grow. And then the dog is you know, the dog is there because it's a companion, it's a loyal companion. And I feel like it's telling you this person can be a very loyal friend and connection to have, someone to talk to, someone to care about, kind of like a man's best friend kind of energy. All right, this is not a sexual energy or overtly sexual energy. This is not a, okay, let's do a reading. I'll pull a card for you in a minute. I'm going to do a free collective message. That might help out single track diaries. But basically, you know, the Fool is telling you that regarding this person's feelings for you, yeah, you light them up. You do light them up. Now, you got the Emperor card showing that they might not like feel loving feelings or sexual feelings towards you, but they do want to make sure that in the work environment you are taken care of, protected, and well respected. In that Emperor card. All right? Spirit, does she make him feel yummy? Let's just ask that for fun. Of course we would get the heart on card. So I know that this is a Tower card, right? And traditionally this card means no, but I hate that stupid yes, no, what so fucking shit, part of my French. And this card right here tells me that with all these beautiful cards around it, he does have a heart on for you too. H-E-A-R-T on. Okay, so yeah, there's some kind of fire, like he can't explain it either. So you make him feel yummy too, but once again, you have to remember it's not like a wham bam thank you ma'am, I want you to wear me like a scrunchie kind of thing. Okay, it's just like there's just something about you that he thinks you're so sweet and likes your energy and your vibe. All right, so let's see what's going on in his head about his personal life, just like his energy towards his personal life, to see where he's at with that. I'm just looking at your timer real quick. Okay, we got plenty of time. Spirit, I'm calling forth her most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about this person on her mind and heart's feelings and energy towards his own personal life? So it looks like he's pretty happy with his own personal life. But the most important thing to him is showing up to people with love, kindness, respect, loving actions, loving words. So that might also come off as he's flirting with me when he might not be flirting with you at all. Is he flirting with her? Maybe. He could just be that he's overtly very nice. Has he said anything sexual to you, or hey, great tits, or yeah, show me your bum, or anything like that? Because he flirted with you like that, or anything like that? Because it's stating that mostly this person's energy towards you is positive, fun, outgoing, and new. This person loves their life and their personal life as well, but they have a big heart for everybody. Okay, all right. So yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Yeah, he just has a big old gay heart. Okay, and what I mean by gay is happy, you know, open, love, like he's just very, and he also may even be, is he in an open marriage? Yeah, he may even be in an open marriage too, in the High Priestess. So just so you know, if you have any other questions, we got 22 minutes left, or I could just move on to the free collective message. It's about different things. Oh dang, that's why he said that. Why he said what, honey? Did he say he's not about sexuality or something? Does he think about you? Yes, he does. He thinks that you're smart, witty, and balanced, and that you're somebody who shows up to work with like a very balanced and intellectual nature. Somebody who's, he definitely thinks you're smart, but yes, he does think about you, and he thinks about these kind of things. And he also thinks that you're somebody who's capable of also showing up with that breastplate of love. Let me ask. How many raccoons could I fight at once? I wouldn't fight raccoons. I would feed raccoons. So yes, he does think about you. He does think about you when he's offline. He may even look around to see if you have social media to just look and see what it might be like. That was strength and the world card. There's something about your presence in his world that makes him feel a little bit stronger at his job, like you're a good team player. Hey James, if you could stick to the topic, that would be great. If you have something to say in chat, we're talking about tarot right now. We're not talking about Babylon. Alright? Please follow the rules in the chat or you will get timed out, or you will get reported, or you will get hidden. Thanks. I would like the chat to be kept to a minimum, please. I am doing a paid tarot card reading for someone who paid a lot of money for a tarot card reading. Please respect her time. Thank you. Okay, so no, I asked him long he's gonna be at work, and I meant like how long is he gonna stay working? Okay, and he's like literally mistook it for like at work, and he was doing after work. Okay. Last arrow. All right. So, do you have any other questions about him or work or your situation? Because we've got 20 minutes left. And you can ask up to 3 questions, and you ask 2. Let's just ask Spirit what you need to know right now, and then we're going to move on to a collective message for everybody in the chat. And I'm going to pull a card for single. Spirit, I'm calling for Yang's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know right now about her life and her love life? What does she need to know about that right now? Well, she's not really able to because he's in a relationship with someone else. So she was asking about that and asking about his feelings about her at work and things like that. So I don't really think that she's about willing to just put herself out there like that to somebody who's already in a relationship, unless he's in an open marriage, which the cards did say that he may very well be in an open marriage. You know, he might be a Clint Eastwood type, but in an open marriage, and the cards were suggesting that tonight. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being friends with people. Like, I hate this whole bullshit thing where people are like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, or we're married, and you can't have friends outside of our marriage or our relationship unless they're already dating or married. Like, I think that we really fuck each other over by not opening our hearts and minds to people who may not be married and may not be, you know, in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship if we're already in a relationship or marriage. People don't know how to trust each other anymore. So please, people, find some trust before the penis goes into the vagina. Okay? Yeah, take the leap if it becomes available. If he's openly married, then I just don't see anything wrong with that if he's openly married. Okay, so Spirit's saying there like is a call of action. Spirit wants you to be working on your self-love in this Empress card, and wants you to be also working around, you know, making your environment and your world more comfortable. Like, if there are things in your life that trigger you, get rid of them. If it's something that you love, that's sentimental, give it to somebody you love. It's time to clean some house in your world. Okay, it's time to start matching the energy in your life with things that identify with who you are now. Not who you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago even. Okay? You got the Judgment, the Empress, and the World card. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Just go ahead and check out the pinned comment. All you got to do is do Super Chat, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. Also, check out my music in the pinned comment. I hope that you like it. Everything is in the description that you need to know, so I don't know why you weren't able to find the description. All you have to do is do PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Super Chat. If I'm not online, just leave me a comment and I'll respond, and we can go from there. Or you can email me at my email address, which is always in the About Me section of the channel or in the description. Okay, a couple more cards for you. You got the Star and the Fool card, but this is more about you than him. So, you have a lot of joy and happiness to look forward to now and in the not too distant future. And that's what the Star card is letting you know in the Fool. Like something that you thought before that might have been out of reach, something that you thought before that you couldn't see or visit, it's going to happen. The places that you want to see, the places that you want to go, it's all right in front of you. It's like your destiny to see more of the world and grow more wisdom from it in the Star card and the Fool. Did you ask him to hang out after work one day? Spirit, should she ask him to hang out for after work one day? Spirit says, yeah, go for it. The Hierophant card. Let's see what the Romance Angels card. I just want to see a romance. Oh my god. That's kind of scary. And now we have no more cards because okay, let me just shuffle. I just want one more card, Spirit. All right, so wedding. You know, there's marriage here. The situation, you know. The situation involves marriage. But you deserve love, and you are lovable. So be lovable, Spirit says, okay? And just have fun. Well, what was scary is that the fact that I asked what you needed to know from the Romance Angels deck and the Love Tarot, and I got the wedding card. That there is, you know, marriage involved. And there's a marriage situation involved. I'm not 100% sure right now if that means about his, you know, wife. Or if that's about Spirit telling you that maybe this is the one. Like maybe despite the fact that right now he's married to someone else, that you very well could be married to him someday. Or, once again, he may be in an open marriage and, you know, and they're not the kind of married couple that's like, you can't talk to anyone. You can only stay at home. You can only talk to me all day and text only me, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I hate that. I hate that shit. Pardon my French. And then the whole sneaky phone thing. Like, just stop. Just fucking stop going through each other's phones. Just stop. Okay. I'm going to do a free collective message. After I do the free collective message, I'm going to do Suga's reading. She can't be present during her reading because she's watching a movie with a friend, but thank you guys so much for the payments for the readings tonight and the jewels and stuff. I really appreciate that stuff. It's very kind and generous of y'all for the donations. Thank goodness you're not prego. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for buying my dog's food. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know where I would be without y'all. I'm so glad that one night I got so sad I decided to start doing these lives. And I've met all of y'all. Y'all made my life so much better. Let's do it. Okay, Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective for anyone and everyone who may be in the chat, anyone and everyone who may come into the chat a little bit later. Although we're coming to the hour point where, like, I'm not going to be here after much longer after an hour. Spirit, what do we need to know as a collective message tonight? What do we need to know? Spell it out. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't like this card. I'm not, no. Taking that one out of my deck. Okay, that makes sense, Spirit. I'll get this card back. All right, this actually really does make sense. All right, so this is a collective message for everybody that's in chat right now. Anyone who may come into the chat a little bit later or watch the replay. Spirit says, spell it out. You know, you have been making a blood sacrifice. You know, whether it's your job, it's your marriage, your relationship, your career, your life, your love life, the war that you're witnessing or experiencing or you're in. Spirit wants you to know they're protecting you. And no weapon formed against you shall bring you harm. And Spirit is carrying you there and back again. Just like Samwise Gamgee did for Frodo in The Lord of the Rings. Okay, Spirit is, literally your creator is your Samwise Gamgee, okay, is what Spirit's saying. They're here for you. They've got your back. Talk to them anytime you need them like they're your best friend because they feel like you're their best friend too. All right? And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a Power Spirit deck card for single track diaries. Spirit, I'm calling for single track diaries, most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do they need to know right now? What do they need to know right now? Okay. It's a beautiful card. It's card number 13, and what's so interesting is it's the second Friday the 13th this year. There will be a third Friday the 13th on November 13th. I also died in a car accident and came back to life on Friday the 13th, so it's my birthday. Put your hands up. So anyways, what you need to know about this card, first we're going to take a long look at it. Because these cards have a lot of different meanings and ways that you can also look at them. You know, is it the grass and the trees it's winter, or is it summer, is it fall? What is it? You know, what does this card mean to you? How does it make you feel? What are the words and the ideas that come to your mind, your thought? What do your intuition tell you? But then we also, on the flip side, you know, this could be nature's mirror reflecting the moon above. It could be summer, spring, winter, or fall in this card. But I also feel like there's a very ancient feminine spirit in this card telling you that they're there to protect you. They're there to be there for you. They're there watching over you. So now I'm just going to read the card to you. The direction is west and the color is black. The world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women have always communed with women in an unspoken language. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she, too, is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be uprooted by male systems within man or woman. We are all in need of a world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. She is the womb for all the lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this moment. So here's what I want you to do. I don't know if you're a Christian, Muslim, Satanist, atheist, whatever, I don't care, which it's all wonderful. But there is Mother Earth, and you are a child of the light. If you don't identify with child of the light, you might be a lost child of the light. And what Mother Earth is asking you, she's asking you to accept her into your heart so that you may come into the light, so that you may find more of this feminine energy that you need right now for comfort, nurturing, and wisdom. And if you've already accepted Mother Earth into your heart, that's wonderful. She wants you to talk to her as well as if she's your best friend, because she feels like she is your best friend too. Okay? I hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and let's see if there's any other paid readings that need to be done other than Suga's. If anybody wants to get a paid reading, I would suggest doing it now, as I will not be online for much more longer. Okay? Oh, you're so welcome, Single. Have a good night and be safe. Good morning and be safe. I know it's probably daytime over there. And, you know, keep us updated. Let us know how you're doing. Let's see what Yang's questions are. Oh wow, 8:30, okay. Yep, that's about when I start waking up in the morning to get to work. Okay, cool. Also, check out my music in the pinned comment. Alright, this reading is for Sugar. The timestamp is 57:83. No, 57:55. 57:55. 57:55. Okay, Spirit, I'm calling forth Sugar's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about this person on her mind and heart tonight? What does Sugar need to know about this person on her mind and heart tonight? What does she need to know about what's on their heart and mind about her? Hey, how are you tonight? Welcome to the haunted house. What am I doing? I'm YouTubing. I'm live streaming. I'm just doing some tarot card readings. What are you up to? Happy weekend. What you eating? I know it's a ridiculous question, but fries. Now I'm jelly. Hold on, I'm trying to type something out to Sugar in an email, and then I'm gonna continue her reading, and probably give her a different timestamp. Okay, so we're just gonna say Sugar's reading is gonna start at 62 minutes. Let me text her, email her real quick, and let her know. Let me just send that off to her. Okay. So her first question was, your first question, Sugar, was about, what is it, 63? So the first question was about what she needed to know about what was on his heart and mind. She got the Fool, she got the Hanged Man, she got the Moon card. You know, based on the new beginning they're going through, this person has her on his heart and mind is a little bit of emotional uncertainty. Like he's feeling like he wants to move forward with her, but there are certain circumstances that, you know, that cause fear and a lack of clarity. And he's sort of forcing a pause right now, Sugar, causing him to doubt even his own perceptions. So what you really need to know about this guy is, in regards to his mind, what's on his mind, what's on his heart, is he does and has desired this fresh start with someone for a long time. Okay, he views you as a breath of fresh air. And when I say fresh air, it's like, look at him. He's walking through the clouds. There's birds. There must be some wind blowing because some of the birds are kind of having a difficult time. You know, they've got their wings spread. They look like they're a little bit wobbly, and there looks like there's a lot of clouds and wind happening here. Even the little doggy kind of looks a little bit winded from there being a lot of wind. You can actually see that maybe his cape is even flowing a little bit in that wind. But this person is in the Hanged Man now. You know, he needs your patience. He needs that patience right now. You know, however, he is currently suspended in this card feeling kind of stuck. That's what's on his heart and mind about you. He's wondering if you feel stuck. And this is likely due to, like, internal fears, obligations in his life. He knows he can't rush this. He's reevaluating his whole life since he's met you in this Hanged Man. And you know, he knows he cannot rush this even if he wants to. He's in an active state, like I said, of reevaluating his life, which it really does impact how he moves forward with you, sweetheart, all right? So the conflict on his mind is the tension between, like, his desire here in this Hanged Man and the Fool, you know, to rush in, hurry up, be impulsive, feel that that's necessary, yet uncomfortable for him, yet, you know, so he feels he needs to wait, you know, and approach things from a different perspective. Now, as far as his heart, okay, in his heart, like, there's deep confusion in this Moon card. There's fear in this Moon card, but the Moon is suggesting that it's not that he's afraid of you. All right? Not that he's afraid of you. It's just when you get that Fool and you get that Hanged Man combination, this person is literally experiencing subconscious anxiety, doubt, and emotional confusion just like you. And what I find so interesting about that is, like, you know how we talk about how what you think about, you bring about? Like, what is it that you're thinking about the person you like? What is it you're telling yourself about them and how they think and feel for you? And you've been doing a lot of this, you know, trying to understand how he feels about you, having fears that he's just not that interested, having anxiety, doubt, and emotional discord and confusion over it. And what's happening is you both are picking up each other's energy, and you both are literally feeding off of it. If you guys could just think of something different to focus on within regards to each other, I bet it would change pretty quickly. All right? I bet it would change pretty quickly. So, you know, there might be some illusions there of hidden truth. There might be, you know, things that are leading him in this moon card to, like, you know, he may be navigating the different insecurities and fears because he doesn't want to get disappointed again. And he knows you don't want to get disappointed again. It's like an intuitive thing. And that's leading him to kind of hide his true feelings from you, and he's struggling to understand. He's really struggling to understand his feelings for you. But you are like a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? He's literally surrendering. He wants to surrender to the unknown with you. The romance, the mystery, and the curiosity of the romance. You know, he's grappling with his emotions in the darkness, needing to rely on intuition rather than his logical facts. He feels like maybe he's been too logical about his life. And that's what's led him here today, you know, to where he's trying to take the next step to ask you out again. Hey, Metal Rain, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for subscribing, y'all. I really appreciate that. All right, good night. Be safe. I appreciate you subscribing. Did you fall asleep, Rain? All right, let me get back to Sugar's reading real quick because she's not here right now. She actually went to watch a movie with a friend, and I said I would do the reading in the chat for her while she's with her friend and give her a timestamp. Right on. Okay, let's see. What are the next cards regarding... Oh, yes. Let me look at the next question. I drew the cards already. So will he ask you on a 4th date? Yes. He will ask you on a 4th date. The Magician card. He is feeling quite magical about this despite the circumstances. Take this chair. Need a new chair. So, while, you know, like I've always said, historically, tarot cards are not meant to be yes, no, maybe, so, blah, blah, blah. That card is saying there's something he feels pulled towards you. He feels magical about whatever it is that's going on. He wants that magic at the date again. Notice he's sitting there. He's got his cup. He's got his dice. He's got his food. He's got his scroll. He's got his pen. He's got his money. Yeah. He might want to do more than just go out to have dinner. He might want to go out for dinner and putt-putt golf, or dinner and a sports gaming event, or dinner and a game of chess. So let me look at these other couple cards within regards to the Yelp situation. So we talked about the Fool. Didn't we just have the Hanged Man? Oh yeah, it's down here. It's on the ground, I don't know why. So as far as him asking you out, we got the Magician card. As far as him being invested, how invested is he in regards to you and your connection? Okay, we got the Justice card, and we have Temperance here, and the Love Tarot card. You know, and based on these cards together, you know, and the clarification now is the World. All right, this person is literally trying to rationalize investing in something long term. Okay, they feel like there's, like he's deeply rationalizing. It's almost like he's in a mental phase. He's deeply rationally invested in something long term with you. It's actually quite sweet. He's evaluating the relationship, the fairness, the truth. He's kind of had a higher calling for a life-changing decision. And he's really looking to achieve completion and a new world together with somebody. The judgment card here suggests that, you know, he's making major conscious decisions about future relationships. He does want to talk to you on the phone. He does plan on calling you. He's likely involved in some kind of profound situation in his life that he's also trying to move past. Justice is also indicating that he's focused on accountability and truth and balance with you. He's weighing whether the relationship is fair, balanced, and aligned. You know, and holding up his own core values. He does feel that you are somebody as well who is aligned with his core values. He feels you both share that kind of, you guys share the kind of same morale and values as well. Or that if he doesn't realize that, he feels that. The world is definitely representing some kind of completion regarding the clarification, some kind of long-term commitment that feels like a life journey. As far as the last question, I don't really, I mean, you didn't really ask a third one. I'm so confused because, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He behaves as if he doesn't like you because he doesn't text you within 2 days. I like you, and we go 2 days without talking to each other. So just chill out, okay? Just relax. Just because he hasn't messaged you in 2 days again doesn't mean that he won't. There must be something about every 3 days for him. So, your next question. But, well, you didn't really ask a question, but I asked it for you, Sugar. I asked, you know, what you needed to know about why no plans. Why no plans? Why no texting? Okay? Because he does like you. I'm not going to ask again. But in the Emperor and the Chariot, and the Hermit, I really feel like these cards are telling you that, you know, where the communication is absent due to a lack of feeling like in control. It's like, it's almost as if like, you know, it's almost like as if it's suggesting, you know, where communication is absent, it doesn't mean that it's because of a lack of feeling. It's as if it is deliberate, but it's not because he doesn't have feelings for you. It's more of a highly controlled withdrawal. Because see, the Emperor is about control. The Chariot's about control. The Hermit's more about laid back, nice and easy, and kind of being alone in your solitude, looking for that light at the end of the tunnel, expecting it to show up. But this is somebody who is highly, you know, this is kind of like a no contact scenario defined by a need for internal focus. Because he's already going through like a mental phase where he feels something deeply for you. But he needs to reevaluate the direction of where you guys are going. And, you know, which way do you want to go? Okay? Because mostly the core reason, I want you to understand, mostly the core reason is not so much, it's actually absolutely nothing to do with you in regards to not liking you, but he's soul searching. He's in soul searching. He's in solitude with the soul searching thing, which often indicates and shows someone who's withdrawn, who's gone to look within their soul and heal something. It's not that he's not thinking about love or communicating. He's just focused on introspection. He's making a clear decision to be passive right now. And this is something rare for him. It's a calculated withdrawal to gain clarity. It's not a calculated withdrawal to show you something other than, hey, I need to take a breath. Alright, and this card is definitely signaling that he does need a little bit of time away from chatter of the world, the whole world, not just you. You know, which may include texts and calls right now. This has come up a little bit in some of the other readings too, but also he's setting boundaries, controlling and rigidity in this Emperor card. It doesn't mean that he doesn't like you. It means he does really like you. He may not be in love with you yet, but he doesn't want to see anything bad happen to you either. And he is setting boundaries. See how he's got that world in his hands? He's got the whole world in his hands. And this person just, he might be creating a strict boundary to maintain his own sense of control once again over the situation, which is sometimes out of fear to avoid being and feeling vulnerable, because he does feel vulnerable. And men aren't as strong as oak trees, okay? But they can be, and sometimes they kind of lose that foot sometimes when they start feeling feelings for someone. You know, they can either feel vulnerable or empowered. It's their choice. If you want to turn it around to feeling empowered, well, you got to change your thoughts. Is he unlikely to change? Well, the Emperor is somebody that can resist a change, but he'll likely only communicate when he feels it's logical, appropriate, and not due to emotional pressure. And the Chariot is letting you know that there is movement of the situation, okay? There is movement. He's not trying to hide anything from you. He's not trying to hurt you. But there is forward movement. It's just not right towards you right now. The Chariot's about, once again, control. But he is moving forward with the goal. The goal is you. The goal is ultimate relationship, happiness, healthiness, wealthiness. You know, happy, harmonious, getting together, creating, recreating, happy, harmonious, nostalgic moments together. This is what he wants. But it's like a tough decision card, too. It can represent being torn by, you know, the decision to go forward, move forward. Right? It's a tough decision kind of card sometimes. He's had previous plans that he's abandoning because he's favoring these new goals with you. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, this card represents being torn, but in a combination, you know, with the Hermit and some of these other cards that we've gotten tonight, it really does mean that he's currently focusing on his personal triumphs and himself right now. He's not trying to navigate away from a relationship, but he's not trying to navigate into one just yet, because he's comfortable with what you guys have right now. All right? Just enjoy it, Spirit says. Just enjoy it, sugar, okay, sweetheart? Because you're so lucky to find somebody that would actually be that caring. I mean, I'm just so happy for you. I really am. Even if you don't know where the fourth date's going to come from, it will come forward to you, okay? I hope this reading has helped you, and I hope you get the timestamp, so I sent you some messages. Interesting cat ears. Thanks. Let's see. Okay, Rain, think of some questions, dear. But I'm not going to be on much longer, actually. I've been on way too long. Like 80 minutes. Maybe 10 more minutes I can take it, but I can't take much more longer. Hey, Frank and Dad.
Can I have one of them things for the stomach?
Oh, shit, I forgot to buy Tylenol tonight. You want something for the tummy? Yeah. I'll be back. I got to get my daddy some tummy, something for his tummy.
I'm going to stop eating pizza.
You going to stop eating pizza? Okay.
That's part of it. That's what it is. Anytime I eat stuff like that, I'm like,
Hey guys, I gotta go. Rain, just send me your questions in text, okay? Yeah, just send me questions in text, and I'll do your reading in a minute. But I gotta get offline and look around for his medication. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming by to the channel tonight. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my music in the pinned comments. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for another slumber party. Maybe we'll watch a movie tomorrow night. Mwah. Kalanita. Music is sacred, and no prison will hold this movement down.